It's very exciting to me because honestly, I don't think I've ever not been able to convince somebody to try this. This is the way to resolve disputes, and if we don't make a deal, then they can always go to court. I was hired by two ladies who were partners in a business. They'd formed the business and had operated it for about 3 years, and they had built quite a successful business. One of the ladies had no money to put into the business, but put an awful lot of sweat energy, and the other one had the money to put it in. And they both worked shoulder to shoulder, side by side for 3 years and built, as I said, a pretty successful business. The lady who didn't have the money was promised 25% of the company, and that stock was never issued. And in the third year, she asked several times, had her lawyer send a letter requesting it, and it was denied. And as a consequence, a lawsuit was filed by the lady who didn't have the money to get her 25% stock interest. Each of the parties had spent over $100,000 each to prosecute this lawsuit. And when it came in front of a judge here in the district court in Douglas County, the judge had said to them, why don't we try to mediate this case before we have a full trial on the merits of this case? So during the mediation, after I heard both of their stories in the morning, I met with each of the parties and their attorneys separately, and I learned some things that helped me work with them as a neutral to achieve a positive result. What I learned in private session was an interest, a big interest of both of them. And once I knew the big interest of each of them, and I'm the only one who knew it out of the two attorneys, the two partners, and myself. I'm the only one that knew what both of their big interests were in getting resolved there. I get excited about the process because I pretty much know that I can go back in the room with everybody and use those interests as a way to help them craft a solution. The result of this mediation was a huge time saving, a lot of money saved, and as I say, most important of all, these two partners, after 3 years of grueling litigation, came away as friends, and I know that that relationship exists today. Those are good results, and they give a mediator and the attorneys and the clients a huge amount of satisfaction.